Good morning, everyone. It is nice for me to speak to you this morning. I'm going to read to you a scripture from John 16, verse 13, and I'm reading from the King James. Howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. For he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will show you things to come. Okay, so the short version of the first part of the verse just says, the Spirit of truth will guide you into all truth. Now, if you have maybe heard what some of the great prophets, even of old, I think Smith Wigglesworth was one of them in the 1800s, 1900s, that said that in this end time revival, in a revival that is to come, it will be a revival of the Spirit and of the Word. Now, I was just pondering on that this morning and just thinking, okay, but how does this fit in with Scripture? And Jesus said that He is the way, the truth, and the life. And also, if you read John 1, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word became flesh. So Jesus is the Word, but Jesus is also the truth. And now in John 16, Jesus said to his disciples, he says, if I cannot go, if I'm not going, the Spirit cannot come. But this Spirit that is coming is a Spirit of truth. Okay, so it is Christ's Spirit. It is His Spirit. It is the Spirit of truth. And He says that when the Spirit comes, He will lead you into all truth. Okay, so He will lead you into the truth, who is Jesus Christ. He will lead you into the Word, who is Jesus Christ. But the Word, it is the Spirit of truth. The Word has a spirit. If we only read the Word for the letter kills. But if we read the Word and we find the spirit of the Word, then it brings life. Okay, 2 Corinthians 3 says about it, the letter kills, but the Spirit gives life. Okay, so when we read, we need to open our hearts to the leading of the Spirit, so that the Spirit can reveal what is the truth in Scripture, so that it's not just an intellectual activity that we do. It is something, when we read the Word and we ask the Spirit to lead us into all truth, we will find truth, we will find life, we will find a way to live, we will find the truth that shows us how to live. Open our eyes, gives us conformed into the image and the likeness of Christ. So many people or Christian groups maybe lean towards the one side, and they are usually more conservative and say that we only read the Word. The Word has been given for us, at time as this. And then you get another group of Christians that say, no, we only go for the Spirit. There's not much honor of the Word. They only want the manifestations of the Spirit. The time that they spend is for the manifestations of the Spirit. And sometimes even not the manifestations like miracles and speaking in tongues, maybe speaking in tongues, but it's usually surrounded with the oohs and the ahs and the falling down and all of that. And I mean, I am for all of that. But it is both. The Spirit will lead us, the Spirit of truth will lead us into all truth, which is the Word, but it is the Spirit doing it. So when we go for the transformation that we want, that our lives to be and look and think and walking like Jesus, if we want that, we need to go for the things of the Spirit, but in relation with the Word. If the Word is not a foundation in our lives, then the Spirit, the Word brings a foundation. The Spirit is amazing. I mean, I cannot say yes to the one and no to the other. They have to go. It's like, peanut butter and jam. They have to go together on bread. You cannot separate the two. So I'm not dissing the one and I'm not highlighting the other. It is both. So in your private time, in the church where you go, Look for where the Spirit, the manifestation of the Spirit is. The Spirit is revealed. The Spirit is followed. Things of the Spirit is happening. The gifts of the Spirit, all of that in correlation with a foundation of the Word revealed by the Spirit of Christ. Bless you.